Okay, line AB is shown below. Using only a ruler and a pair of compasses, construct an angle of 60 degrees at point B. Okay, and then complete the triangle ABC so that BC is 7 centimeters. So if we go to B, because that's where the angle's got to be, put your compass at the end of B, and then for a 60 degree, remember we're going to do a quarter circle, and then go to where the arc and line meets over here. Put your pin there and just draw a little arc there. That will be then my 60 degree. Now we need to make then B to C to be 7 centimeters. Okay, so if I get my ruler, make sure it goes at 7 then at B and where those arcs meet. Okay, fantastic. So that's 7 centimeters, and where the arcs meet there. And that's exactly 7 then. So I know then that vertice there will be C, and I simply join this up then to complete my triangle. Okay, got a little bit short there. You get the idea though, yeah? We'll rub that out and we get the full triangle then. In B it says X is a point on the line LM. Using only a compass ruler, construct an angle of 90 degrees at X. So remember 90 degrees means it needs to be perpendicular. So for it to be perpendicular, we think about doing the perpendicular bisector, but of course X will need to be in the middle. So X in the middle of the line, well, it's not, isn't it? X is like here, whereas the middle is there. So we're going to make X to be the middle. And to do that, you just get your compass, it's quite simple, put it on X, and then just stretch out your compass so that it goes all the way to the end of the line, which is about there, yeah? That's where L is there, the end of the line. And then just swing it around and just draw a little arc here. So then what we can do, we can simply ignore that part of the line. And now, if we've just got this line here, X is right in the middle. So we then can do perpendicular bisector. If we take that as the end of the line, and the perpendicular bisector then will go through X. Okay, so if I put my pin there at the end, where that arc is, stretch it out to more than halfway. Okay, so that'll do. And I'm going to draw an arc up here, arc down here. Remove the pin, put it then at the end here at L. I'm going to draw an arc up here and an arc down here. So where they cross, I'm then going to join them up so that I've got then a 90 degree angle at X. Okay, so if you make sure these are lined up nicely. Now, in fact, you don't need to do a full line as long as it just goes to X. You could actually do that because that's all they're asking for, aren't they? They're not asking for a perpendicular bisector. They're asking for an angle of 90 degrees at point X. So we've done that. If you carry on through, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. The main thing is you've got the arcs in to show that these are, and then you line these up to you showing that you've got an exact angle of 90 degrees there at X. Okay. Questions part C then. Okay. So we need to then draw perpendicular to the line LMN. So a few ways you can do this. You could go from P to N. Okay. You could stretch out your compass to N, and that'll be the end of the line. Okay. And a case then of just keep going. So you've got an arc here as well. Okay. So you could draw a full arc if you want to. But the point is now that if I draw an arc from N here all the way so it meets the line again, P now, if it's projected onto that line, will be perfectly in the centre of this line. Of course, we'll be then ignoring the rest of this, so then that just doesn't count, we'll just ignore that. But P projected on here will be the centre of that line. So it's the case then of just doing the perpendicular bisector. Okay? And all you've got to do then is go to the end here of N, open it up more than halfway with the compass, which of course it already is, more than halfway. Draw an arc up here, and then go to the end here of the line here and draw an arc here. Now I don't need to do one over here. I mean, you could do if you wanted to, but it's just going to go through P, isn't it? Okay, and it'll be the same here. It would go through P. So you don't actually need to do that. The point is, though, you then need to line this up, line up point P with where these arcs cross, and then you can draw in your 90 degree angle. Okay, so there's your perpendicular line. going there. It's fine to keep going to P if you want to, but they're not asking for the perpendicular bisector, they're just asking for a perpendicular line from the point, oh, I've done it the wrong way, from point P to the line. So let's actually do that, because otherwise I won't be getting marks. Okay. But the point is, you've got now a perpendicular, the line going from P to the line MN. You don't actually need to do this bit, in fact, but it doesn't matter if you do. You've got your construction arcs in, and you're going to get the marks